This is exactly right.
When a charming neurosurgeon rode into Frontier Town selling a persona of confidence and care, patients trusted him.
He wore cowboy boots in the operating room and became sought after by patients.
He promised to heal them. Instead, he left a trail of broken bodies.
This is a story of greed, betrayal, and a fight for justice.
Listen to Dr. Death, the Cowboy, wherever you get your podcasts, or binge the entire series right now, only with Audible. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Take my shoes off.
Lay all the way down.
Maybe unzip my dress.
Turn that light off.
Okay.
And we go to sleep.
Good night.
Good morning. This is My Favorite Murder Minisode.
We're Karen and Georgia.
That's right.
That's one of us.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome. I was listening.
Is that you having more energy?
I was listening to our podcast on the way over, just to check. And I was like, oh my God, I just drone on and on and on. And I kind of have vocal fry. And so now I'm going to talk about murder like this.
Well, then I quit. I mean, please.
No,
no one wants that.
I know.
No one wants that.
I know.
Vocal fry is the future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the episode where we read you your hometown murders because we have 1 billion of them. Mm-hmm. And we want to hear them all.
Steven picks them now. It's part of his job.
That's right.
That we haven't paid him for yet.
That's right. We're very busy eating bonbons with slippers with fuzzy stuff on the top of them.
Question.
Yes?
I've never known this. Bonbons are like ice cream things, right?
No, well, the way I mean it is bonbons are like candy.
Like
They're
any kind of...
Almost like truffles.
Yes.
But
okay.
I think any kind.
Okay.
It's whatever you imagine, like Turkish delight.
Like whatever I imagine the Golden Girls eating, kind of.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's all I know, but I've never had someone go, here's a bonbon.
Right. Because I think it's like from like 40s fiction, basically.
And I think it's stopped in the 80s. So as a child, I remember it. Anyways.
Well, but I think there's a brand of ice cream circle things that are bonbons, but I don't know.
It's just a general
I'm thinking of
statement.
like Blanche Dubois.
Definitely.
Style up on the bed eating candy.
Definitely. I don't think she would. Okay. Anyways.
What?
I was just going to, I can't see her eating ice cream in that heat of New Orleans. So I'm going to guess that it's not ice cream.
True. Because it would melt so fast.
Yeah. I've got to make sense.
This is the way we're going to figure things out.
What's wrong with my brain? It's just like, here, I need the weird details. I love it.
No, I think that's what it's all about.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Let's see. The lighting is so hilariously 70s in here. We're in a room with like burgundy curtains and amber lighting.
We're at the Feral Audio Studios and they made a room for people to podcast in, and it reminds me of like where Vincent Price would live or something.
Yeah, this is straight up steakhouse cosplay.
Yeah.
It's totally like Who Needs Beans. Okay, ready?
A baked potato or mashed potatoes?
Twice baked.
Twice baked for Karen.
Okay, I literally have to like lean the paper because I can't see. All right. Let's see. Hi. This is titled The Butt Slasher.
Great.
Hi. 2 exclamation points. You all are the best. See, that's from before your vocal criticism.
Right, you're right.
Looking at you, Elvis. Oh, whoops. I've told my friends and coworkers about MFM. I keep recommending your podcast to a lot of strangers at bars, so there's that. Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks for that brave work. My story is not a murder that I know of, but it's a really fucked up crime. That's good.
Great.
In the strangest way, which just makes it so interesting. I grew up in the burbs of Washington, D.C., and not much happens here. Back in 2011, I was in college, but I remember hearing reports that 9 women had come forward and had unexplained slashes on their butts with matching cuts in the back of their pants after going shopping. It turns out that all these women had been at various stores when a strange man, quote unquote, accidentally dropped some clothes nearby, and the women would try to help him pick up the clothes.
Never help a fucking grown man do anything.
In a clothes time.
Yeah.
And when they bent over, he would cut their butt with a box cutter. I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
It's horrible. It's such a weird fetish.
It's so bizarre, and it's so...
It's a very what the fuck. And we can laugh because no one got killed.
Well, and also because they wouldn't even notice until either they went home. This is the rest of the email.
Oh, because he didn't cut. Okay.
Yes, it wasn't like a stab slash. It was like, it says, but the women wouldn't really notice what was going on until they either got home or went to a changing room because they assumed the cut was just a sharp hanger poking them.
Oh my God.
So they dubbed this man the butt slasher. I mean, how did they think of it?
You think he was mad when he was like, no, that's not what I want my name. Like, it's such a dumb name.
I wanted to be the White Eagle. Yeah. Butt slasher it's not that cool.
No, he stopped after that.
It's not great for jail. So they dubbed this man the butt slasher. This is not a joke, and started suggesting women suggesting women to basically keep track of their asses when they were at shopping malls. Really?
Always keep track of your asses.
Well, I mean, yeah, that should be a given. If you don't do that, please start.
Yeah.
And now this person says in parentheses, really? How is this okay? How does one even do that?
Like as if those women who like weren't keeping track of their butt, like those lazy butt women.
I guess you know what it is, lazy butt women? Just have both of your hands on your own ass at all times.
And then men won't be able to assault you.
Stop asking for it by just having an ass in the world. All right. I was 19 at the time, so my parents refused to let me go outside without supervision.
Oh, 19, she said? Holy shit, honey, you got some overprotective parents.
That's the best sentence I've ever read. I was 19 at the time, so my parents refused to let me go out without supervision.
There's so many problems with that. Yeah. If you were 11, that would be okay.
It's so good. All of Northern Virginia. Well, I bet because he was into like young women, doing it to young women.
Yeah. So funny.
Still. Yeah. All of Northern Virginia was on high alert about the butt slasher when they finally got security footage of him in the summer and started to hone in on him. So he fled his home country of Peru. Oh, sorry. He fled to his home country.
Got it.
Of Peru. When Virginia police finally ID'd the guy, it went international, and Interpol found him at a mall in Peru, probably trying to slash more butts. Yeah. He wouldn't be able to stop at that point. It took a year, but he finally was sent back to Virginia, where he's serving a 7-year prison sentence. It was originally 20 years, but of course they reduced it. Stay sexy and don't get murdered. I'm really emotionally invested at this point. Alex. Amazing.
I love the reason for not getting murdered is
I am too, Alex. So
that was a lighthearted. I mean, listen, those girls have horrific PTSD and they have to go to therapy.
Or do they, if they didn't even know it happened? And then it's just like a weird feeling, but it's not like, it's that thing of like, this fucking world. As opposed to
it's also like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Yeah, what is truly, it like, you basically just brushed up against one of the many pervs in this world and get your pants cut as proof.
And he happened to have some sort of razor blade in his hand instead of.
That part is a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure they're dealing with it.
Listen.
In their way.
Okay.
Wait, did you hear about the guy in Portland who was cutting women's ponytails off on the bus?
No. Recently?
Yes. Well, they just caught him, but he was doing it. I think he started 2 or 3 years ago, but my friend Jason Lopez lives in Portland, and he just sends me updates every time there's an update about the haircut guy.
Oh my God.
He was doing something else too, but now I can't remember what it is, but basically cutting women's hair.
Ew.
Yeah.
What a creep.
I mean, back to front, you got You got to be aware.
One hand in your hair, one hand over your ponytail.
Put it up in a tight bun.
Tight bun.
Hold that. And then just sit on your arm and cover your butt.
Cover your ass.
Yeah.
Great. What a world. What a great world we live in.
What a world.
Okay, this one is called My Best Friend's Mother's Murder.
Oh.
Hi there, lovely ladies. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay. I have a hometown murder. I grew up in Dundalk, Minnesota. MD?
Maryland? No.
Yes,
MD?
because it's from Baltimore, Maryland. Fuck.
Yeah.
We started. I really don't want. That's really embarrassing because we were just there.
Oh, it's that, and that's the theme of these. Hey, look, you're a human being.
Steven, stop writing. She's not going to let me cut it out.
I demand that you keep it in.
I don't give a shit.
We can take it out.
You know what?
What? I
grew up in Dundalk, Maryland. A suburb right out of Baltimore City. Oh, I should have read the rest of that line.
Shit.
And
you should do that forward scanning speed reading thing.
I don't know what you mean. Just planning, I think they call it.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Not you. Total mistake.
In September, Steven, from now on, if you're gonna have one of these with this abbreviation of the state, can you write it out, please? Thanks.
Could you do some Cliff's Notes at the front of the emails, like a shortened version of the emails so we know what's happening?
Can you do basic shit that I should have learned in third grade?
Will you record this podcast for us? He's like, yes,
please. In September of 1989, I was in fourth grade and had a best friend named Tanya. We were both around 8 or 9 years old, and we would spend lots of time together, including sleepovers, so our families got to know each other fairly well. I didn't know very many details at the time, but apparently her parents were going through a pretty messy divorce.
Yeah.
Terry, Tanya's mother, who was only 27 years old at the time, moved out into her own apartment, and from what I gather, the parents shared custody of the 3 kids, all girls. The apartment that Terry lived in was directly across the street from the restaurant where she worked at as a waitress. Tanya, the oldest, was being dropped off after a bowling trip by her uncle, and Terry should have just gotten off her shift at the restaurant. Tanya walked in to find her mother naked and stabbed to death in the apartment. The 2 other girls were spared the sight as they were spending the night with another family member.
Thank fucking God.
Oh, honey. Family and friends always suspected that Tanya's father murdered Terry, but no one has ever officially been named as a suspect by the PD, despite the fact that the murder weapon, a knife, was found in a nearby dumpster. 28 years have passed, which is longer than Terry Shemansky was even alive, and still the case remains unsolved. So that's all for now. I have to admit, I don't take all your advice, and I've been hiking in the woods alone frequently lately, so I'm a pretty tough cookie, although I've been carrying a knife with me just in case.
There you go.
So far, I've managed to stay sexy and not get murdered. Bye, Mel C.
Keep it up, Mel.
I know that they always think it's they're divorcing them, but like stabbed to death and naked, and you work across the street at the restaurant. So some guy has a crush on you that goes there all the time and sees exactly where you go into your home.
Yep. And knows when you're there and when you're not there.
Right. Sees you leave work, knows you're in that home.
Yes.
And then rape, I'm assuming sexually assaulting and stabbing doesn't sound very like ex-husband MO.
Yeah. What is the ex-husband MO? Shooting?
I think strangling or stabbing, but I don't think the naked. But at the same time, I have no idea what their relationship was like, or if he was abusive or whatever. But
it's just such, I feel like all bets are off when it's like a kid finds them. It's just the worst.
Their kid finds them. Like what?
It's so awful.
So awful.
It's just the worst.
And I feel like also her dad wouldn't let his kid find her.
Yes,
he knew that the next person that was going to be there was his daughter.
I feel like in all those 2020s that we've watched, when it is the husband, that's exactly right. They do it separately because they're such weirdo, they can separate it all where they send the kids away and then do something to their mother.
She didn't show up to work the next morning, so they sent someone over to check on her. Not that I know my kid's going over there after that's practice.
Who is that helping or hurt? I mean, who's that hurting or that's not revenge. That's just destroying a child. Oh my God. Everything about this is terrible.
Horrible. Okay, you go.
Okay. Should I read the butt slasher again?
Okay. Yes.
This one is Hometown Murder, the machete-wielding taxi driver.
Ooh.
I would like to start this by saying that if this is not the email for the MFM podcast, then I apologize and hope you don't read the rest of it.
Love it.
Hello, Karen and Georgia. My name is Allison. Oh, she says her last name and says how to pronounce it.
No.
Okay. And I heard that's just for us. And I heard about my favorite Murder Through the Cracked podcast. Hi, Jack O'Brien. We love you.
Hi, guys.
And have been obsessed ever since. I have something that's less of a hometown murder and more of a hometown weird ass thing. We like these. I like this, Stephen. I live in Sterling, Virginia, 30 minutes from Washington, D.C., and as expected of a Northern Virginia suburb, nothing exciting really happens except for one thing that happened when I was 11 or 12. This man, I can't find his name anywhere, was staying with his mom in the next street over from us, and since he wasn't from the area and his mom couldn't drive, he called a taxi. Once he was picked up by the driver, again, can't find a name, they drove for about 5 minutes until the driver pulled into a hiking trail close to the neighborhood and pulled out a goddamn machete, saying for him to give him his shoes and all his money. Saying for the passenger to give the taxi driver his shoes and all his money. The passenger escaped through the window and ran to a house 3 doors down from us. Who called the police. Meanwhile, the taxi driver sped off. But since there were only 1.5 ways to get out of the neighborhood, and one is a bike trail, he had very few ways to escape. So the police looked for him for a few hours, which scared the fuck out of us. I have a very clear mental picture of 3 officers in full armor, one holding a big-ass gun as they walked past our house.
Oh, my God.
Dark only for the helicopter lights. Wow. At about midnight, they cornered him in a nearby golf course. Somehow he had gotten onto the course in his taxi.
What? How did that happen?
Is this a Will Ferrell movie? And they arrested him. Needless to say, my sisters and I had a story to tell at school the next day that not a single person believed.
We believe you, Allison.
Stay sexy, don't get murdered, Allison. That's so funny.
Allison, now you have a bunch of people who not only believe you, but support you.
Yeah, we want to believe.
We do. Should I play my uncle? I think I teased it a couple of weeks ago. My uncle's...
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, okay. So my uncle's a pretty funny guy, and his name's Gene. And let me put this on to the speaker thing.
That guy has to go blue.
You.
Yeah. Ask me anything.
Okay. Don't go blue, Karen. Okay. All right. So let's do it from here.
Okay. Go ahead. So I was living in Japan, and there was this group called Shinryo, and they were a cult group that decided, what the hell, they're going to gas 60 people in Tokyo, and that's what they did. Killed 60 people with sarin gas, I think it is. Unbeknown to me, about 6 months later, I was leaving for Los Angeles, and I always would lease my place in Tokyo for 3 months. And one day, 5 people came. 4 were expatriates. 1 was a Japanese guy. He stayed behind, pulled out money, and said, "I'll take it right now." And I rented it to him. When I came back 3 months later, the police picked me up outside of the university I was teaching, and they took me down the hill for about 3 hours and drove around Tokyo, and kept on asking me, "Do you know this guy?" He went by an alias name. So I said, no, I didn't know him. Finally, they showed me the picture of him, and I go, yeah, he rented my place for 3 months during the summer. And he turns out to be one of the top people that they were looking for at the time. And his picture, dressed as a woman, was in all the subways, so that's why I didn't recognize him.
Yes.
But after they harassed me, and they kept on harassing me, that was when I walked into the subway. I go, hey, I forgot his name. And it wasn't his name, I'm sure. There was Satoshi Inoue, and he was dressed as a woman, and I recognized the face. I don't know if they ever found him again, but the police kept on harassing me. They would walk by my place when I would come out, in the morning to go to school. Wow. They stopped me one time in the train station nearby where I lived for no reason at all. And yeah, that was basically it. That's the basic story.
That's crazy. Is that okay?
No, that's great. Okay. Because that's the guy, you've seen that picture.
Yeah.
Pardon me. When you first told me this, I thought it was that main guy that's like, looks like a cartoon from Mad Magazine of like a crazy cult leader with the long hair.
Yeah.
But I know the picture of that guy because they tried to pin it on a woman.
Oh, right.
The actual sarin gas bombing, like the person I think that either left it there or like was, you know, in the subway that day that was dressed as a woman.
Okay. And this is the one where they put it in like balloons in backpacks and then they stabbed it with, they had like umbrellas, right?
I think so.
And
there's a great last podcast on the left about it. It's like a probably 3 or 4 parter that's amazing about that whole
cult. I saw a documentary
cult.
about it too. It's just like how they did it. It was so interesting.
It's so crazy, but there's like hundreds of people got sick. Like
60 people
60
died.
It's horrible. Also, that's so funny that it's just like, yeah, you just somehow now you're involved in this high level crime because you rented your apartment.
Yeah, it makes sense. They gave you cash and you didn't ask questions.
Hell, that's
the
dream.
He lived in your house for 3 months.
Yeah.
And you're an expat too.
That's you're hilarious.
Fucked. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I mean, what if it turns out that he did have something to do with it? Wouldn't that be funny?
And he's like just trying to set up an alibi on this podcast. Yeah, I respect it.
No, Uncle
you
Gene.
got to do, Uncle Gene. You got to do what you got to do.
I'm turning state's evidence. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if that doesn't apply.
But if it does, you'll have the perfect outfit for that courtroom. Don't you think? I see like something with a bow tie, a bow at the neck.
Oh, like a pussy bow?
Yes, Melania. Yes, girl.
Do you want to read one more? Should that be that?
How much time, Stephen?
We've been going for 20 minutes.
5 more?
5 more?
Do one more, Karen.
All right.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing, where they do the boho chic, there's mid-century, it's a little bit modern, it's something new. Like there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day. And I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Goodbye.
Arson, Poison, and How I Used to Be Babysat by a Murderer.
Yay! That sounds like a book.
Yeah, the new one by James Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen those James Patterson commercials where he's doing the commercial for his own book?
No.
It's really something to behold. If you get a chance, they're usually 15 seconds long. Usually he's wearing sunglasses in his own commercial. It's hilarious.
Like, buy my book?
Buy my book, and like he's talking about the lead character like it's someone everyone knows. Like it's like Hannibal Lecter's at it again, but it's some character you've never heard of. It's
Commercials
the best.
for books don't really make any sense to me, but
I feel like
Dianetics.
I feel like that level of James Patterson style level writer, like you're a billionaire, you've been doing it for 90 years. Everybody reads your books at the airport. Like you get to, you're beyond literature.
Yeah.
Now you're like a TV.
Anyways, go. Any wows.
Anyhows. Hi, George and Karen. Here's my hometown murder story. When my sister and I were very young and living in Baltimore, we had a friend named Barb, not her real name, but obviously I'm referencing everyone's hero, Barb from Stranger Things.
Yay!
Fake name Barb from Stranger Things. Her mother would babysit us occasionally. We would love to go over to Barb's house because her father was a groundskeeper at the golf course that they lived on. Wow.
Another golf course story.
Yeah. That's what Baltimore's all about, I hear. It's real good golf. We would play on the greens. When we were about 5 years old, around 94 to 95, Barbara and her family moved away and we didn't hear anything from them afterwards. Fast forward a couple of years later, when our dad tells us that Barb's father had died. Why he thought it was a good idea to tell a 12-year-old that, I'll never know. Apparently, a couple of years after they moved, Barb's parents went to a Valentine's murder mystery weekend.
No.
Sorry.
Did he die at a murder mystery weekend?
This is the best. I don't care what happens after this.
I know.
The fact that this is how it's starting. Sorry, I'm like actually kind of crying, laughing. Okay. Event at a bed and breakfast on the eastern shore of Maryland.
Wow.
After the murder mystery performance, they went back to their room. During the night, she went to the front desk and told them that their room was on fire and her husband was in there and to please call 911.
Oh my God.
Her story was that her story that she told the police was that during the theatrical dinner, her husband had gotten very drunk. After they went back to the room, she claimed he started a fight with her, so she left and drove around for a couple of hours. When she returned, their room was on fire and she feared the worst. That's when she went to the front desk. She claimed that he would smoke cigars often and that probably that's what had started the fire. During the course of the investigation, witnesses reported that he only had one beer at dinner and was in a fine mood.
Whoa.
His blood work came back without any alcohol. And in talking to his family, they claimed that he never smoked a day in his life.
What?
More investigating revealed that she had been very disgruntled with their marriage for years and had been trying to solicit coworkers to kill him.
What?
And she would split his $250,000 life insurance policy.
Susan in
Human
finance.
resources?
Human resources. Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anyone who can kill my husband?
Shoot. Can I ask my cousin? I'll call you tomorrow.
Great.
Okay. We'll talk about it in the kitchen in front of 3 other people. Okay. So what really happened that night? There's a question mark at the end that I didn't see till just the 11th hour. So what really happened that night? Sometime after they returned to their room after the performance, she managed to inject him with a paralytic. She was a nurse and had access.
Oh, man.
And then set the bed on fire.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
So wait, is he aware of what's going on and he's just paralyzed?
Sounds like it.
Fuck no.
That's fucked up. Okay. She got a pretty long prison sentence because she fucking better have. And as far as I know, is still there.
That poor guy.
I believe Barb went to live with her grandparents after everything happened. And I still think about her sometimes, especially since listening to your podcast. I think the creepiest part for my sister and I is that this woman who, again, set her husband on fire used to be responsible for our lives when we were tiny little 4-year-olds. Love you guys and Elvis and his cookies. Keep up the good work. Thanks for teaching us all how to stay sexy and not get murdered, Julia.
God, that's awful.
That's fucking insane.
I feel like there's no, like, if you're a nurse, you could probably get poison. Like, why the setting someone on fire, which I'm assuming in my mind would be one of the worst possible ways to die.
I think it's up there.
Yeah, and putting that onto someone you had children with and loved at one point, and that's just like cruel in a way that doesn't nothing else like that. Poisoning or shooting doesn't match.
You're exactly right, because she's stealing the same size of a bottle, whether it's a paralytic or like a huge thing of Demerol. She just shoots him up and kills him, and then it's like, I don't know what happened, but she wanted him to suffer. That's nightmarish.
Or it's I think probably she was hoping that his body would be so burned they couldn't do a toxicology report. But it's like, well, then in that case, first. Exactly. Then in that case, you could have done fucking poison.
Yes,
but she purposely found something just to torture him.
And I mean, that's evil. That's super fucking evil.
God, that makes me so creeped out. How do you guys feel about it? Hey, can you read the butt slasher one more time for the third time?
Guys, keep in mind there is a real fun butt slasher.
Do you guys think your murder is better than these? Your hometown murder or your friend, family, coworker murder? Then email them to us and Steven at myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
Also, if yours is just a death-free weird thing that happened in your town, we like those too.
Yeah, and clearly we need at least one lighthearted one every episode. So if yours is just like, it's not that great because no one died, send it anyways.
That's right. Even it's just some, like, I saw a weird thing on my grammar school playground. I want to hear about that.
And like maybe make a little note in the subject line, lighthearted. Steven, it's lighthearted. So Steven knows where they are. He could go through and
a human tear with a circle and a cross through it.
Or like, what's the little line emojis of a guy going, I don't know, like the shrugging shoulders.
Those handmade shruggings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one of those. Oh, I guess they do have them as a circle.
Do they? That's not as fun.
Head.
It's not as fun.
We got to see the Emoji Movie. That reminds me.
I yelled on a sidewalk.
Because you saw that billboard?
With a billboard. Because it was a poop emoji. And I'm just like, what is this world coming to?
I think the poop emoji is the star.
We got to
go as a family. The three of us. Come on.
Elvis, Mimi.
Live recording. We'll pirate a recording of it.
Oh my God. It's just us screaming and people telling us to be quiet and then us getting kicked out.
Children crying because we're ruining their experience. Well, thanks for listening to My Favorite Murder.
Thank you.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Bye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye. You know that fantasy where you run into your ex while looking impossibly cute and wildly unbothered? Hill House makes the perfect dress for that moment. Or if you're just running errands. Hill House Home is the brand behind the viral nap dress, known for its signature smocking, ultra-flattering fit, and comfort that makes it a favorite for just about everyone. Celebrities like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Anne Hathaway, and Mindy Kaling have all been spotted in Hill House. These dresses are the definition of versatile, perfect for running errands in the morning and stylish enough for dinner or a party that night. And it's not all they carry. They started with bedding back in 2016, and now you'll find bathrobes, pajamas, children's clothes, and maternity, all with the cutest prints. And it's so true. The hardest time picking out one nap dress because the prints are so dreamy and beautiful. But now that I have it, I'm going to wear it all day, every day. I'm going to throw on my leather jacket at night and look like a total badass. Cowboy boots or cute heels, whatever it is, this nap dress can make it look classy. You look like that classy lady you see at the airport. Hill House makes fun fashion that makes you feel good. Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MURDER15. That's MURDER15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com. Goodbye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.